The processing center is not used for a long time, and the source point is lost. What should we do? This is a Shenyang Machine Bed 850 processing center. The client said that it has been almost a year since it was used. The boot is always a call, and we come to help adjust it that it's easy to use that we first turn on the parameter switch in the settings. Then enter 1815 to the parameter interface. Click again to search. You can quickly jump to parameter 1815 that we change all the APC parameters to 0. This parameter for a while means that the absolute value of the compiler is 0. It means that the increment is a compiler. Here we change it to 0 first. It is convenient to move the motor above one circle to set a new 0 point. After this parameter is changed, you need to turn off and restart. Of course, we need to change the new battery before restarting that we move the X and Y axis to ensure that the motor is running above one circle. We then change all the APC and APC parameters of 1815 to 1. The Z axis needs to be changed, so we set it later. After changing, you need to turn off and restart. After changing the origin, you need to check the position of the line. If there is a position mark on the machine bed, you can basically not modify the position after setting the origin. The limit of the machine position can be checked by moving the axis of the wheel and checking whether it is loaded to confirm whether it has reached the limit of the machine. The setting of the line position must ensure the maximum formation of the equipment. So, generally, we see that the load of the motor changes to the limit of the machine, and then we can set the line position by returning a little. After setting the line position of the X and Y axis, we can start to adjust the Z axis. When we move the Z axis in the first mode, we find that the load of the Z axis is very large, and there is an overload warning immediately. In this case, the first thing we consider is whether the Z axis brake is open correctly. So we checked the Z axis brake line. The investigation time is relatively long, and there is no shooting. After restoring the line problem, we can see that the brake accumulator has returned to normal. Next, we move the Z axis again. This time, we can see that the Z axis can move normally. Then we can prepare to set the Z axis origin. The reason for adjusting the Z-axis origin alone is because the Z-axis is involved in the change of blade. After the origin changes, the change of blade point will change and cause the change of blade failure. We move the Z-axis to the position near the change of blade point. Then we use the mechanical arm motor to reverse the mechanical arm to the blade point. Then we measure the distance between the mechanical arm and the blade in the Z direction. It is not easy to shoot with a mobile phone when measuring. Here I tell you the method. It is also relatively simple to implement. Then we search for the Z-axis change of blade point parameter 1241 and record the parameter value. Then look at the current mechanical coordinate position and record the mechanical coordinate value. Then you can calculate the origin position. Move the Z-axis to the position we calculated. Then set it to the Z-axis origin. This can ensure that the change of blade point is correct. The setting method of the origin is the same as the step of setting the X and Y axis in the front. It is not shown here. After setting